Hey everybody, back with some Moto Madness reaction video. This has almost 29 million views, is 4 years old, and it's 10-minute dirt bike chase with police. So this one should be pretty good. Let's analyze this. Note, this is my opinion. I am not a cop. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not in law enforcement in any way, shape, or form or with the government. So this is just a layperson looking at this video, and with the understanding of the laws I've read about and stuff, we're going to take a look at this, and I'll just point some things out as an avid rider and just the various things I understand. So let's go ahead and start here. Okay, it does a wheelie. We got 10 minutes of this currently. There's Wheelie, Sundown, Wheeliez. Obviously, that's what they're known for. Oh, cop going by right there. Oh, we got some radio. I don't know if that's legit. We'll find out. They might have Freedom of Information Act to get some audio from the police, or if they were apprehended at the end. I don't recall ever seeing this. 4 years ago, though. It's been a long time. Good on Moto Madness for getting those. Just about 29 million views on one video. 30 mile per hour zone, obviously going over that. They're running out. So this bike's not plated. Cop must be back there because, you know, people are braking, getting out of the way. They see the lights. Rider is staying to the road. I don't know why. If you're going to do this on a dirt bike... Oh, he's purposely waiting. He's playing with the cop.
I'm a cop, and you will respect my authority.
I do not condone running from the cops at all. At some point, I'll tell you some of my stories of my past, and it's amazing I'm still alive. But I do not condone it whatsoever. As you get older, you realize it's not worth the risk. I have some good stories now, but it wasn't really worth the risk when I look back on it. I was never on a dirt bike though, so I didn't have the option of off-road. Just a very powerful street bike. That cop's gonna call other cops. I don't know if that was a city cop, county cop, state cop. We have many different levels of law enforcement. So let me explain that. So your city / town cop, they usually patrol your cities. You got county cops, which can patrol all of it, including the county you live in. Then you got your state cop, who can patrol anything they want within the state. So you got 3 levels there. It's a little big waste of money, in my opinion, to have 3 different types of cops, but we do. And so it's not just your city, town, or county cops. And you got the state cops that might get involved in a chase. Yeah. It all depends where you live. He's hauling. That's probably as fast as that bike goes. That car's going to catch up, though. But benefit this guy has is he can go off-road. Now, is his skill capable of going off-road? He can do wheelies. He can do sick wheelies, but that doesn't mean you can ride off-road at a good level. But you don't really need to ride at a good level, I suppose, if you take the right farm that gets narrow and the cop can't get through. But they got a radio. And depending on jurisdiction, they might have a helicopter too. This is pretty rural, so probably no helicopter. Oh, you can't act surprised. He's like, ooh. He's gonna run. The cop would know this already. I don't even think he would get out. I mean, why? He did, but why? He knows the kid's gonna run. Right now, it's light traffic, it's a rural area, so he's not putting anyone in danger but himself, really. Obviously, they want to make they have a GoPro on, they want to make a video of them running from the police. You know, this is where I kind of like, you know, should law enforcement chase somebody? Where if he stopped chasing, this dude would probably just calm down, go home, and be like, oh my god, I can't believe it, you know. I got away from a cop. I mean, it's a yellow bike, a unique setup, as far as, you know, probably what he's wearing. Might be able to catch him down the road. Might not prove it was him this time, but still might be able to get him and do a tongue lashing, you know. Or if it's a kid, you know, their parents. Okay, you know. See, this is where I'm okay with maybe the cops actually tapping the bike. Not full speed hitting, but just a tap to be like, hey, look, we're serious. You know, pull over right now. Because for all we know, it's a stolen bike, right? Because that's what the cop's saying. Why are you running from me? What type of charges do you have? Is that a stolen vehicle? What type of charges are you carrying that you don't want to go back to jail? I doubt the cop is thinking, oh, this kid wants to make a YouTube video. I doubt they're thinking that. See, this is where... I don't even think he was standing on the pegs. Yeah, this is like definitely not an off-road rider. They just like to do wheelies. Hence the name, Sundown Wheeliez. They're crazy. Look at, oh, here's a field. Oh, we're gonna go through the field now. Here we go. You know, I think if I was the cop, I'd put in the radio that there's this be on the lookout, but they're cutting across fields and stuff, unable to pursue, just be on the lookout, and leave it at that, you know, because all he had to do if he wanted to get away is cut across that whole field, and this cop wouldn't be able to do anything. There'd be absolutely nothing he could do. I'm glad the crops are already... the hay's been cut or the corn's been cut, so he's not destroying any fresh field. That's good. And plus, you can't be charged with destroying a crop should a cop come and you actually get arrested, you know. Because otherwise, if it was crops, yeah, the farmer could prosecute you and put some number on that, and you might not like the number they put on that, you know. You might not like the number, and if this is somebody underage, they might go after your parents. And if they do that, you know, your parents might not appreciate the $50,000, $100,000 that the farmer's going to come after you for if it was a fresh field. It's hard to argue any damages here because it looks like it's all been cut. Yeah, like, the cop's not going to find you. It's such a rural area, they're not going to find you. And it looks like the sun is setting, so if you really want to get away, all you would have to do is, like, just sit out here, sun goes down, and ride out, you know, give it an hour. And it's late enough in the day, you're not going to have any farmers out there. A lot of fields. So it'd be hard for a farmer to come after you too on his ATV because of how remote you are. It's a 10-minute chase. I'm kind of disappointed. That was like a 2-minute chase so far.
Really, nigga?
He's not a good rider. He's been sitting this whole time off-road. This isn't somebody that's a quality dirt bike rider. Hey, I'm glad he's wearing gloves, goggles, a helmet, so long sleeves. A little protection if nothing else, so props to that. looks like there's few and far houses in between for these farmers' fields, so that's good. Oh, there's a house right there, then. So you got to be careful. You start getting these people that live along the farm. Somebody calls the cops, and then you get different ones. They'll kind of pinpoint you. I mean, riding by once in the field, no one in the house is going to be like, oh, is that a motorcycle? They're not going to think much about it. It could be the farmer. Okay, I assume the chase is going to begin again. Dirt road. Ah! See, they're patrolling. It might be a different cop. Why did you wave at him? See, he's just... Well, that's what I said at the beginning. I mean, initially, if the kid just wanted to get away, you would have just got away at the beginning, and it would have been over. It's all about that GoPro. All about that. In the old days, you would have just, like, literally would have ran to get away, right? Because you didn't want to hassle. You're maybe get in trouble if you're underage, or even of age, just didn't want to hassle. You would have just waited in that field. The cops would have just disappeared. Right? They're not going to look for you all night. They got other things to do. They'll be on the lookout for a yellow bike, but you can probably make your way back home. Now, if he gets close to home, he's going to lead them right there. I mean, it becomes harder and harder to get back. I mean, it's a rural area. If he was riding, like, dirt roads the whole time, I'd be like, eh. I mean, I get the liability to other drivers. That's why you should always have uninsured, underinsured motorist on your policy, just in case somebody that isn't licensed hits you. Everything is good. Okay, it's another cut field, so I'm not like... That's good. It's been harvest time. He's not destroying crops. I'm sure people in their house are like, what is going on? Like, if they see a bike, they're probably getting all mad. If they don't see the... Oh, so we skip ahead, so somehow we get to a highway in a neighborhood. He sure does like those wheelies. Okay, dude, learn how to ride off-road now. Like, learn to stand on the pegs. Really? Has that been 10 minutes? Why does this have 29 million views? That had to be the lamest police chase. It was probably about 3 minutes of police chase and the rest riding in a field. I don't get it. So anyways, hopefully you all like my reaction to it. I found it pretty silly to... At my age now, I just find it silly that you would run from the police and goad them and, like, get that video. Because anything you have on that video, if they do happen to catch you, if that cop did hit you to stop you, it's now all on GoPro. And now, when that's played to a jury, you're going to have mostly people sitting there saying, man, this kid was, like, purposely asking for it, you know? I don't think it's a good thing to do just to get views and stuff for your channel. I think that's mainly why this individual did what they did. Anyways, please like, subscribe, check out my other videos, check out Moto Madness. Definitely check out the original link in the description because, yeah, you should support all sources. Anyways, take care and have a good one and stay well and stay safe, my friends. Bye.